Welcome to Infamous Nobodies, guys. Just wanted to let you know, do we control our own destiny? Or is it the algorithm that's giving us the type of thinking that we are having right now in these days?
One of the things I think, I mean, all that plays a part.
Hmm.
All is a part of that same ethos, because the ethos of they're playing the AI, which is penetrating to everybody,
Hmm.
creating the narratives and shaping and molding what we want to be.
Hmm.
You know, so that's my take on that.
So you saying that there is an algorithm that is not giving people their own opinions? Like people don't have their own opinions due to news, social media, people around them who are insecure within themselves that project a lot. Is that what you're saying? Like people don't have their own opinions?
Essentially, yes.
Okay. Why would you feel like that though, as well? Like, why would you feel people don't have their own opinions in this world that we live in today?
I mean, they have their own opinions, but it's curated with somebody else's thought process.
That's not their own opinions. Yeah. See? I think we reached the point of pinnacle where we needed to reach. Their own opinions is their own. If somebody does their own research, if someone is able to know what they're talking about, that is their own opinion because they did research. They know the past, they know the future, then they know the present, which we are currently in, correct?
Yeah.
So you really know what you're talking about. But if somebody's like, hey, I just saw on 7 o'clock news that all Republicans are bad and all Democrats really, really root for the people.
Mm.
Is that not an opinion based that you got from somewhere else? Like the algorithm? Because you didn't want to do research to know that both sides of the party doesn't, you know what I mean?
I mean,
Does that make sense?
it's all about perception at a certain point.
Yeah, correct.
You know, at the end of the day, it's like, you know, they do the same research, same info, but also we have different concepts of life.
Mm.
Plus, our research is going to change the whole perspective of how we think of things.
Mm-hmm. You see? You're going deep now. You got to tell them because it's the audience that need to know how you think to become who you become or came or who you are. You know what I mean? Like, you got to break it down and let them know how to understand how you coming from. Because I feel like people have their own opinion. They don't use it. I feel like personally they're scared to like say their own opinion just not to be accepted by everyone else that's around them. And that's the worst thing you could do. I've seen growing up and all that other shit that the more you are in your own true self, the more people follow you. Because a lot of people don't want to follow themselves. So they looking for something like that star or bright to
Who
be
you believe?
opinionated. Exactly. You know, look at Tupac. Well, everybody follow Tupac because he said shit and did shit that everybody wanted to do. Right? No matter how he felt, no matter how you felt, you didn't even have to like him. And guess what? Your daughter liked him. That was a problem. You didn't like him and your daughter like him. You like,
Your shorty liked him.
you know, who else? Keep going. Your mother like, who else? Grandma. Everybody on this guy jacket, you don't even like him. But that's to show you the power of somebody who knows who they are. That's somebody that he wasn't getting his opinion from nobody else other than how he felt. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So we done brought the bridge and the gap into pop culture while still letting you know we went from the past to the future, letting you know that we present. You know, while dropping jewels and giving you gifts. Stop.
I mean, you gotta look at everything as a psychological warfare. And
You want to go that deep right now? See?
Is
Motherfucker don't talk and now he talk. Now I got to crack my head to know where he going.
I don't even know where I'm going.
Damn, I know that's the problem. Go ahead, hit him.
Nah, it's like psychological warfare. Now we out here.
Mm.
We're also giving you the content that's building and shaping and molding your mindset. So now, not only that's happening, now your concept of life is predicated on the information that's been being fed to you. So at the end of the day, we all living inside the algorithm.
The Matrix. That's what I heard. Because the algorithm is only a word that they use to let you know that assimilation is going to happen. And guess what? When you know about the algorithm, what happens? You're still playing into it because it's a simulation of what they told you it's going to play into. Get the mindset. It's such a mind fuck. But you don't get mind fuck until you know your mind can get fucked. Do you understand what I just said? It's a whole thing. When you enter the Matrix was, his name was Neo. Flip it around. The one. Neo. Flip that as one. Neone. See what I'm saying? So if you understand what's going on, you see that you're the chosen one. That's what Neo was. They're trying to say everyone could be the chosen one. But until you break through that matrix, you will never be able to be the chosen one. And that's the point of the breaking down the codes of ethics, the codes of this, and the cheat code. That's a cheat code.
Sound like he's an infamous nobody.
Shit. I guess I'm nobody infamous. You know, but I feel like that's the true essence of being one. If you have an opinion, it can be an opinion, but it can be based in so much fact that it's not actually opinion no more. It's a fact. Because you came with the opinions of others who've done the research. You've done the research. It's not an opinion anymore. It's a fact, you know, or a statement. So basically, people gonna tell you have an opinion, but they're gonna be projecting how they feel towards you, especially if you're right, especially if they want to ignore what you said, especially if they want to combat what you said. You know, I have people all the time that think of me and try to belittle or try to patronize, and they don't want to understand that my mind can be as great as it can be. You know, they look at it and say, oh, well, this nigga don't know nothing. Let him just patronize and let him feel like he know what he's talking about. Yes, tap on the head.
You know what's the worst thing you can do to me, man? It's patronize.
See what I'm saying?
It's the worst feeling, man.
Yeah.
I'm always a Kanye to a company, man.
Ooh. You heard that? You heard that?
I disrupt, you know. You ain't gonna play me.
Can't play me.
I don't play you before you play me.
Can't play myself. How you gonna play me? That's the mentality.
Of course.
If I can't play myself, you can't play me. That's mentality number one. But that's having your own opinion and standing in your own truth, right? Because certain things can be opinions, but you turn it into truth and statements. Now you start living about that. Now when you start living about that, your life start going forward. You're not stopping for nobody else. You're not listening to this guy because he told you you can't make it. You're not listening to this person because they told you they don't have enough money for you. You're continuing to do what you need to do, investing in yourself, nourishing.
The unseen.
You dumbass nigga, I was gonna just leave it. You stupid ass nigga. I was gonna leave it.
You were trying
I was gonna leave it. This motherfucker, bro.
My bad, man. I'm fucked up a little bit. So now I'll get back to it.
I ain't even worried, you heard? This is what we do.
What about social media censorship?
Ooh. Ooh.
What they want people to know,
Ooh.
and you pull it out, they censor you.
Oh, I just saw something like that. Man. Oh, you the man, yo. You only take W's here. We're gonna have to change your name. So the crazy part about that, right, is when you see, I know you like that one. I got you. When you see social media.
Don't call him L no more. He's W.
I know, right?
W, bro.
Yo, when you see the celebrities and everybody you look up to, your idols and everything, and they praise a false god, or they are going against the values, morals, and principles you believe in, it says a lot about the people that we look up to. You know, so I will say, always believe in yourself. You are that idol or that person that needs to be. You know, don't look at someone else to do it, because once you find out about their truth, about who they really are, or anything in between,
who you believe
you might not even believe in that no more. You be like, yo, I can't believe I ever gave my life to that. So be careful.
I can't believe I believe.
And do your research, you know?
I can't believe I believe.
So you just got to be careful out here. So basically, what was the question again? Because I know I'm talking. That's how you know we gangster.
I mean, what do you think, they censor?
The censor, okay. I had a story. Basically, right? I saw this celebrity.
You didn't even hear the end.
I know, I didn't have to because I saw what I needed again. I'm quick with it. I had this celebrity. I liked her. I was on her. I was watching all her shit. Like, click it, double tap. Yeah, double tap. I gave it a comment like, heart emoji, baby. Double tap.
You loved it.
I was like, she gonna love me, right? I watched all her movies. I saw everything. She posted, Israel, don't free Palestine. I was like, my heart was forever broken. My
Wow.
ex used to be Palestinian. So I know from the trenches, brother. You know what I'm saying? I know how it goes. So basically, they've been fighting this war for over 80-something years. There ain't something. So basically, what you're saying about the censoring media, why you don't show both sides? If you're censoring one side, that already shows you who they're down with. Be careful, guys. You know what I mean? If you could show one side a whole lot and then never to show the other side, but people are slipping through the cracks. That's how slavery happened. People kept slipping through the cracks like, hey, there's slavery. Hey, no, there's not. I never saw a slave, right? Right? Not until all of them came and said, hey, guys, slavery. No.
Cameras, slavery, cameras.
Look at my field. There's no niggers there. There's no slaves. It's us doing it. More slaves came back. Yo, guys, there's slaves down south. I guess they must be. Because they're just, where are they coming from? They're like, where are they coming from? Because they're being free now. Now you're seeing something you haven't opened your mind to. The sensory, right? Of everyone telling you there were no slaves. Now you see slaves. You're not going to know how to react. So life is all about opening your mind and understand there's a dualistic. You cannot have sensory. If there's a sensory, you already grown up in a fascist. You know, you're growing up in a fascist type
Ooh, that's
of
a big word.
yeah,
nigga.
come on, got you, bro. That's what the fuck you do. Communism. This nigga dumb. You know, communism, fascist, you're going through things that you will never have to go through if you opened your mind and knew who you were. That's why they kill people sometimes, bro. This government going, blah. What? I dare you to talk. What you said? You know better? Oh, come with us. come with us. While everyone's like, oh shit, you know we got your back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got your back from here. I'm a text. I'm a tweet. Remember the censor, right? We see it going on, but we all block out the trauma. So one thing too about people, like there's a reason for censoring. You do have to censor young kids, right? You see my point? You can't let the young kids see all types of killing, right? All types of different things, because you have to censor, right? So there is a point where you do need to censor. But why are you censoring a kid? Why?
Censoring kid, you can't really censor no kid.
No, what I'm saying is, why do you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't watch certain things. You can't do certain things. Get what I'm saying? Like, why do you censor a kid?
Let's pretend restrictions.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is.
Correct. But why do we do it is what I'm saying. Like, the background of it. Why? Why do people do it?
Because, like everybody else, kids have curiosity. Bro.
You're looking too much at the surface. I'm talking deep side. The reason why we censor kids is because you don't want them to grow up like you, all fucked up. You don't want them to know that this life is like that. You censoring to try to make them better, correct?
Well, that makes sense, but I ain't fucked up like that.
Correct. But how many people are?
Oh, yeah, I ain't know that because I ain't fucked up like that.
But see my point? Like I said, I got to live in a dualistic world. I got to think that you're great, but I might not be sometimes too. That helps you understand both sides. So, you know, people are being censored because they can't handle the truth. That's what I'm saying. And some people can't. They kids. Some of them are kids. You got to talk to them like kids. How many people come to you and you like, yo, chill. Can't do that. Motherfucker 52 years old. He's supposed to be telling you that.
Bro, I have a customer that comes in, walk around and make a circle, and just walk out. I don't even know if I could call him a customer because he never bothers me.
Now you got to censor the fucking door.
I've been trying.
Well, I mean,
next time I was like, I'm gonna ask him, what is he looking for?
You?
No, what's he looking for? How we go around the circle?
We got aisles.
Yeah, but he looking for something, but he can't find it.
That's crack.
But he come every day and do the same thing.
Yeah, if you're looking for something, can't find it, that's crack.
Oh, shit.
Or coke. But I said crack first.
Oh, my.
That's over your head. Get it?
That's probably cracking the coke.
You get it?
Cracking the coke.
Instead of coke?
Cracking the coke. Coke is cracking.
What about
Talk to me.
conditions that be manufacturing to outrage, making things seem worse than they really are?
Correct. That's called fear-mongering. So there are words for all of these types of
wow, that's a big
things
word
that people are going through. Bro,
fear-mongering.
Like, I'm pretty okay with the mentality, you know. There's a reason why we came up with this pod, you know what I mean? So we can just speak your mind, speak truth to power, let it come back to you how it's supposed to be perceived. I don't force anything, so However I feel is how I'm gonna talk to you. Y'all my family. You know what I'm saying? When you come to Infamous, nobody don't think about nothing else other than giving y'all the word of wisdom and then making sure you're better than where you were when you left our last episode. So we just moving forward, continuing to be great. There's no stopping us. And if you want to stop it, pull up. We'll have you right here on the show. And we talk about why we do this and do that. And we show you why. And if you don't leave here knowing that the energy is real, I ain't got nothing else to tell you, baby. It's what we do.
But you got something to fear.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't keep hitting them with the lines and bars and shit. Let them know how we out from Mars and shit. You know what I mean? Making sure you see stars and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what about the manufacturing, the fuel mongering and stuff like that?
Yeah, so you want to hit him with the fear mongering? You got to talk to him.
What's your definition of fear mongering?
Fear mongering is causing chaos, but it's manufactured.
Using
You made.
fear as a weapon of
Okay.
We call it the double C's, right?
Mm-hmm.
Chaos and control.
Ooh.
I don't know what that means, but
Yes, you do.
what
what I
exactly
said.
what it means.
You do. Just explaining how you said it.
That's chaos and control.
So what happens?
They put you, rattle you.
And then
The control.
give an example.
Put you in a state of fear. That's all it is, really.
Fear
Put you in a
mongering.
state of fear. So now they can manipulate you in that concept, in that mindset.
Keep going.
And then from that mindset, they can dictate how you will move from then on. I mean, you can use any example, right? Like, people stealing houses, people robbing homes, fear mongering, it's all over the news.
So what you need after that? What you will need after that? If I fear monger you, we're gonna give scenarios. If I'm fear mongering you that people are stealing and running in people's homes, what do you need from there? Why am I fear mongering you? For?
Insurance purpose.
And what else will pull up from there?
High insurance rates.
Like ADT, the security. Now you need security. So if I was selling a security company, get what I'm trying to tell you? I would be fear mongering you, telling you that, yo, people just breaking in the house left and right. Look at this, giving you billboards of all this shit. You're like, you know what? People do break in their houses all the time.
Yeah.
And now I need
All the alarms is just high beepings, frequencies we don't want to hear. That's all it is.
They feel like it's gonna scare the people away.
Nah, at the end of the day, they come too late every time.
But guess what? That's the fear mongering part of what we were saying. So it's not that it won't happen. It's still gonna happen.
Oh yeah,
but I bought into you thinking that you're gonna prevent that fear. Get it?
They have fear too in coming in here and finding a burglar. You know what I'm saying? So they wait until he leaves.
Yeah, they ain't trying to. You're right. They look at the camera. They looking at the camera like this. Oh, he's still in there. Let's wait till he leave. Yeah, we scared too. Fuck you, me. We just sold them the service. We ain't trying to die here. We ain't trying to die. But on your set, you was like, oh, if anything we see and a burglar happens, then the second we'll catch them. They wouldn't even be alive if they ever try to rob you. You're like, wait, I got robbed 5 times. What the fuck? Like, is the ADT working? I got ADT. I got Ring. I got what's that shit? LifeLock. Shit, that LifeLock for your fucking.
I'll tell you one thing though.
I got what's his name? McAfee for my phone, my computer for the virus. I'm over here doing the most, just trying to get protection so no one could enter.
This is what I got. At one point, where we at right now, they try to rob the place, bro.
See?
I had the cops come and everything, investigators, bro. At a certain point, I was like, I should interview you because you sound like a weirdo to me. You might got a case. Not only do they, I thought they were all pedophiles.
Who you talking about?
The investigators to check out who's robbing.
You ain't even believing them.
Word, I'm
you
like,
was scared of them.
I had to bring HR for them first.
You ain't trusted who it was.
So conceptually, it's like, who can we trust, right? Fear mongering, and then the people that are watching. I mean, the people that are investigating, they're weirder than the regular people.
Oh, they see a lot though. There's a reason why you were an investigator. That's what I had to learn because You know, when you're doing certain things and things, you out there more. You understand how life works. You know what I mean? So I feel like the more you are something, like if you're an investigator, you're trying to find out all the dirt, right? You're trying to
Nah,
understand what
I'm talking about, bro. They seem like niggas that stay at the crib, live at the
they
basement
can't
of
wait
mama
to see
crib.
some shit like
Yeah.
that, right? I know I was getting there. I'm just trying to tell you that I feel like they see so much shit too.
What?
That's why you are weird. Like you ain't have no choice but to like you have to break something in you for you to continue to keep doing certain shit. You get what I'm trying to tell you? Does that make sense? You know, because we don't want to paint a broad brush. We never paint a broad brush. We select what we see, and then we let everything be as it be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't use
So,
brushes. We use permanent markers.
whew, Sharpie, because you sharp, bruh. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? That's official. I don't know if we made sense in that last one, but I don't think we give a fuck. That's it. Like that's what we tried.
So what can people do to break free from this matrix?
Ooh, you want to go first or you want me to go first? I feel like nah, it's not hard. You know what you do. Just say what you do.
I mean, it's difficult and simple at the same time.
Then say how difficult and simple it is.
I mean, it's easy to break free, but you gotta understand, see the indoctrination that's happening to you.
Say that again.
The indoctrination.
Indoctrination.
Yeah.
The indoctrination. That's huge. Once you learn that word, you're gonna understand what that means. Continue.
At the end of the day, you just gotta.
Let them know what indoctrination is.
What is indoctrination? It's just the,
So indoctrination is literally like you going to school and they're teaching you all false shit until you get older and find out it was false. That's indoctrination. It's like making somebody feel like this is real world when it's not at all.
oh,
You're indoctrinating them.
yeah, you're building.
You get what I'm saying? Think grooming, whatever the
Shaping and molding the concept of how
wrong day. Yeah, I mean,
wrong or right proceed forward.
usually it's not right if it's indoctrination. You get it? It's indoctrination because you woke up later and said, "What the fuck?"
Indoctrinating, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You found out later in life that it was bullshit. Basically, perfect example of indoctrination.
Yo, what's the
ahead.
question again?
Why?
I keep losing.
I know thought of what it is. Yeah,
Break free from the algorithm.
indoctrination. That was a great one.
No, that's how you break. That's how you get stuck in.
No, that's how you break free.
You're indoctrinated into.
Yeah, but in order you know the indoctrination, you won't be indoctrinated.
Well, that's different. That means
That was
you're
what
like-
he's saying. How the fuck you break free?
No, that's you're talking about a broken free person.
He's talking about in that realm
No.
of what he said
He said, "How do you break free?"
from the algorithm.
Yeah, you're talking about somebody that's already broken free from the algorithm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then explain that.
Shit, that's a hard one.
I know it ain't easy. That's why I'm going in trying to see where I could go from pulling out what I could do. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause how do you break free from the algorithm?
I think I say everything starts with working out.
So you got to work out.
Yeah, build a body, mind, connection. That's first and most.
What happens if you work out and you dumb? That's why they call him meathead.
Well, I mean, you got to build the mind then.
So you think this diesel ass nigga who get in the world gonna have to be smart now?
That's how you build the
So
mind.
he gonna go to NYU?
Instead of getting 6,
This motherfucker about to go to Columbia. He been working on fucking every bitch that every nigga wanna fuck.
instead of getting 6 and 5, you're gonna get 10. If you work the mind,
What I'm trying to say is he's super happy with where he's at. You're thinking like a person who wanted the mind to open. Imagine somebody who's just happy to be where he's at. He's working out. He getting head while he working out. He like, what?
Well, that's-
and you think he's gonna stop what he's doing?
nah, I mean that's his prerogative at the end of the day. But if you trying to take steps to the next level,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't work out, that's the first step.
Correct.
That creates. I mean, we
So
all
you say you
watch-
already got to be smart.
Nah, you can be stupid and work out. I see some DTDs working out. It don't matter.
That was my point. So how you gonna get smart if you're a DTD working out? How you gonna work out your mind? Is what I'm saying. Because the smart person be able to work out and he gonna be smart and y'all right?
No,
Is
I
he really
mean
smart?
he crackhead strength. But at the end of the day, you know the blood flow is better now. We stretching, we're working out, looking stupid, but now we working out. We're building blood flow. Now some more blood going through the brain, to the mind. We're thinking
Think?
a little more.
You think?
Yeah, we're thinking a little more. So I mean, he might be stupid. He might be
He ain't dumb.
Nah, he ain't dumb.
He's stupid. He ain't dumb.
We could get to that point.
Hey, fire.
So I mean, that's all I can say.
Fuego.